This tutorial is going to cover how to use the Find and Replace tool while using our gem templates. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up one of our gem designs. A pretty simple one here. It's our dice. We actually were using this one recently, and we came across the problem where these gems here are SS30, and we didn't have any of those on hand. So we have the SS10, which were the outline. We had those, but we didn't have any of the SS30 ones. So we wanted to make these smaller because we actually had stone size 16 on hand. So the way that you would change this is you could one by one select it, change it to the stone size that you want it to be, hit apply like that, or you could select one, hold down your shift key, and select them all together like that. But depending on how complicated your image is, that can be kind of difficult. And so, but there is a way where you can select all of one color all at once. And so I'm going to go ahead and walk through how to do that. So this is the color we're looking to get. We want to select all of these dots all at once. If I select on it, it will show me the color of it. The gems are not represented in fill colors, they're represented as outline colors, which you can see here. It shows that there's no fill, but the outline is this RGB of a black type color. So what I do is I just go up to Edit, Find and Replace, and I am going to go to Replace Objects. It will ask me if I want to replace a color. I just hit Next, and then it asks you what you want to find. This is where we're going to put in the color that we want it to go find. So I am going to go ahead and select Other, because these are CMYKs and I need an RGB. So go ahead and click on Other. I'm going to pull down my drop down menu here and choose RGB, and then I can just manually type in to match the color that I'm looking for. So it's 32R, 30G, and then a 28B. And so that's my color. So I hit OK. So what it's going to do is going to find this color. I don't need to worry about replace. All I want this to do is to go and select it all. So I don't need to worry about the replace, but I am going to change this from fills to outlines. So then I'm going to go ahead and hit Finish. It brings up this box where I can click Find All. And you see how it selected all of my dots at once. So let me close out of this. So now it has every single one of my black gems selected at once. So I can now come here and change them all at once. Change it to stone size 16, hit apply, it did it all at once. This is also good if I wanted to select all of something and change the color of it as well. So let's go ahead and do it with the outline here, because once again it's kind of annoying and difficult if you're trying to go and select everyone individually. And so let me go ahead and click on the white outline here, and it just shows white. This is going to be an RGB color, so same thing. Let's go to Find, and then Find and Replace, or Edit and then Find and Replace. Replace Objects. I'm going to have it replace a color. It's on white, but this is a CMYK white, and so I want to go ahead and select my RGB white, hit OK, select it on outlines, hit Finish, Find All. So it has selected all of my outlines all at once. That way I can change my color if I want to, and I can change my stone size if I want to, all at once. And so when you come through here and you change a stone size all at once, do make sure that you come in and see if it made anything happen to overlap or anything look funky, like now. Maybe this line has too much gapping and you would want to elongate that line, or especially when you're going from a smaller stone size to a larger stone size. A lot of times it will give you some overlapping ones, so you'll want to come and tweak it. But that's how you can come in here and adjust your stones sizes. And another reason that you would want to use this too is so this is set at, I just selected that to set at stone size 6, which is 2.5. There are some gem brands that are slightly larger than others. And so if your brand of stones that you're using, you're finding that they're not falling into your holes, you may want to make your hole size ever so slightly larger. And so that's the same way that you can do this, is come do your Find and Replace. I'm going to find all that yellow again. RGB, so right down here it's 225 or 255, then 2 45, and then this is set 0, so that's going to find our yellow color. Hit OK, select outlines, finish, find all. It has selected all these. They're set at 2.5. If I have found that the gem brand I'm using is slightly too large and they're not falling in there nicely, I can come in here and manually type this into like a 2.6 and hit apply, so it changes them all at once. And that way, because we have discovered that it just depends on where you're ordering your gems from. Sometimes they can be slightly different in sizes, and so that's how you could change in a template all of your gems at once. And so that is how you use the find and replace when it comes to the gems.